Silence. It is the one thing we run from, yet the one place where all truth waits for us. We fill our days with noise, endless distractions, and the shallow voices of others, hoping the chaos outside will drown out the storm within. But silence does not die. It waits. And when the night comes, when the world grows still, silence whispers back to us every truth we've tried so hard to escape. Suffering. It is the one teacher we despise, yet the only one we can trust. We curse it, deny it, pretend it has no place in a life that we've built for comfort. But suffering does not vanish. It follows, and when it arrives, it strips us of illusions, tearing down the fragile walls of safety we've built until nothing remains but the raw and naked self. And then strength. Not the shallow strength of appearances, not the brittle armor of pride, but the strength that is forged only after silence has broken us and suffering has rebuilt us. This is the strength that no one can steal, the kind that does not need to be displayed because it is carried quietly within. This is the forgotten Stoic path. A path not paved with motivational slogans or promises of ease, but with discipline, mortality, pain, and the bitter truth that nothing you love will last forever. A path that demands your full being. And if you dare to walk it, if you dare to step into the silence, face your suffering, and endure with discipline, you will discover a power so rare, so unshakable, that the world will no longer have chains strong enough to bind you. Let us walk this path together. You see, life today is built on illusions. We are told to seek comfort, to pursue pleasure, to avoid pain as though it were a plague. Our entire modern existence is designed to numb us, to keep us from ever confronting the raw edge of reality. We scroll endlessly, consume endlessly, speak endlessly, yet we do not pause. We do not sit in silence. We do not look into the abyss and ask ourselves, who am I really without the noise? The Stoics knew. They understood that silence is not emptiness. Silence is the crucible in which the soul is tested. In silence, you cannot lie to yourself. There is no one to impress, no audience to deceive, no crowd to cheer you on. In silence, you stand face to face with your doubts, your fears, your weaknesses. Most run from it, but the Stoic embraces it, because only in silence can you begin to master yourself. Suffering too has been exiled from modern life. We are taught to fear it, medicate it, hide it, deny it. But suffering is not your enemy. Suffering is the weight under which your strength is born. Every scar on your soul is proof that you were not destroyed. Every loss, every rejection, every failure, these are not curses, they are invitations. They are the forge where resilience is hammered into being. The Stoics did not beg for an easy life. They prepared for a hard one. They did not pray for the absence of storms. They learned how to stand firm when storms came. You want power? Then stop begging for comfort. Comfort weakens, pain awakens, comfort numbs, suffering sharpens, comfort lulls you into sleep, suffering drags you into reality. The most dangerous illusion of this age is the belief that comfort equals happiness. But what has comfort given you? A restless mind, a fragile body, a weak will. Comfort is not your ally, it is your cage. Discipline, that is the key the Stoics held in their hand. Discipline is not punishment, it is freedom. It is the ability to command yourself when the world demands you fold, to rise when your body begs you to sleep, to speak truth when lies are safer, to endure hunger, cold, fatigue, rejection without complaint. Discipline is not glamorous. No one applauds you when you choose restraint over indulgence. No one celebrates the quiet victories of self-mastery. But discipline builds the strength that outlasts applause, the strength that remains when the crowd has left. And then there is mortality, the shadow that follows us all, but one we refuse to look at. We live as though we have endless time. We waste days, hours, years, as if they were infinite. But the Stoics reminded us, memento mori, remember, you must die. Not as a curse, not as despair, but as the greatest motivator, to live each day with urgency, to speak the words you have held back, to love fully before the chance is gone, to act with courage, because hesitation is a thief. Death is not your enemy, it is your compass. It reminds you what truly matters. The forgotten Stoic path is not one of smiles and easy promises. It is dark, it is brutal, but it is real. And in that reality, there is a freedom that cannot be broken. The man who accepts suffering cannot be broken by loss. The man who embraces silence cannot be shaken by noise. The man who disciplines himself cannot be enslaved by temptation. And the man who remembers death cannot be deceived by the illusion of immortality. You may ask, why walk this path? Why embrace silence, suffering, and discipline when the world offers comfort, distraction, and ease? Because deep down you know the truth. Comfort has not fulfilled you, distraction has not healed you, ease has not strengthened you. You are restless, even when surrounded by everything you thought you wanted. Why? Because your soul was not built for softness, it was built for battle. Listen carefully. Your suffering is not meaningless. The nights you cried, the failures that broke you, the betrayals that hollowed you out, none of these were accidents. They were the chisels carving you into something harder, sharper, stronger. Do not waste your pain. Do not cover it with distractions. Do not drown it in noise. Sit with it, listen to it, let it teach you what comfort never will. The Stoics were not gods, they were men, flesh and blood, who suffered as we suffer. Marcus Aurelius buried children, lost friends, endured betrayal, ruled an empire during plagues and wars, yet his words echo still. The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. Pain is not the wall, it is the doorway. And so I ask you, when silence comes, will you run from it or will you face yourself? When suffering comes, will you curse it or will you let it forge you? When discipline calls, will you shrink from it or will you embrace its chains, knowing they are the only chains that set you free? The forgotten Stoic path is not easy, but nothing real ever is. You want inner power, then walk into the silence, accept your suffering, master your desires, look death in the eye. When you do this, you will discover a strength that does not shout but endures, a strength that does not boast but cannot be broken, a strength that is yours alone, forged in fire, unshakable, eternal. Remember this, comfort will rot you. Noise will blind you, illusion will betray you, but silence, suffering, and strength, these will carry you through the darkness. These will make you free. And when the end comes, as it will for us all, you will not tremble, you will not regret, you will not beg for one more day to live differently. You will face death as the Stoics faced life, calm, unbroken, unafraid.